pattern.
I'm gonna mess around here and I'm gonna make the bad milk first. How's that?
That's what you said.
I'm gonna make the bad milk and good milk. We're gonna taste it a little different. You want to purge it. You want to get any excess water out of there. Too much water does not foam or stretch well. Guess what? You want to get it out of your milk pitcher. So you want to purge it before and afterwards. Afterwards, after you steam milk, you want to purge it again to blow any milk that got sucked up into the steam on out. Okay? And once again, I'm going to make this one the bad one.
Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. I was trying to get out of your way.
No, I was going to say that.
You see these nice soap dish bubbles? I want everybody. Yeah.
That looks delicious.
Yum, yum. This is what we're used to, right, guys? This is the way it was done for us. I thought this was normal for many, many years.
Espresso in there?
There are 3 different layers of foam in here, though. First layer being, I can't knock this stuff off unless I try.
It's a blizzard.
Yeah, it's a blizzard, right? Exactly. Dairy Queen. Taste it. Because it's so low temperature, it's still pretty sweet, but no. Welcome to?
Yes. I got some of them. Try the top one.
Yeah, feel free.
Can I do that? Yes. And with it, tastes like powdered milk.
Chalky. Yeah. Not really the best flavor.
No butterfat, nothing.
Really nothing there.
So you're using fat-free?
Yeah.
UHT fat-free.
We always use whole at home.
Oh, that's interesting. What you call chalky is what I associate with powdered milk. We use it as food for calves, baby cows, as it were. To me, that's how
I get down to the second layer, and you can see the difference already from the soap dish bubbles to finer. God, I should have snipped it up more. And then you start getting to the layer where it starts getting shiny. That's the kind of stuff that you're really looking for. This stuff pours itself off because it's got so much milk in it still. And it's still really nice tasting. And then when you get down to the layer right above the milk, that's the stuff that makes your espresso drink taste like a tiramisu dessert. Rich, sweet, lots of butter fat in there. Really creamy. Really, really, really creamy.
I often get something with that second layer stacked up about that high.
It's like a stiff meringue, aerated like an egg meringue, where it just kind of, you can pile it up almost 6 inches on your cup. Looks pretty, doesn't really taste hard. That's great. Yeah. Espresso machine, there's actually a lot of answers being told to you. Like I said, the steaming pitchers tell you a lot of answers. Your steaming wand tells you a lot of answers too, if you realize what it says. Most manufacturers have already predetermined what works best for their machine. So, if you look at steam wand tips, the depth of your tip here, you always see that you got the line. I'm going to go over this second. It tells you how much to vary the steam wand tip in your milk. Most people don't realize that the manufacturer already determined that for proper aeration of your milk and for pushing your milk, what you're doing to getting to the whirlpool, that if you vary it to that line, that's the amount that they recommend. Most people don't realize that. That's why you see steam wand tips different depths. And usually the first indicator is like, if you understand it, right there. Just like, obviously this is a measurement. Your portafilter cups are measurements. That's the recommended dosage for your machine. You fill it up, level it off. So just a lot of answers are being told to you, you just don't realize if you weren't. Okay. So once again, before and after you use every steam wand, you want to blow out the excess water. Vary my steam wand tip, and I always put the steam wand tip into the milk, so I'm not wearing it. I usually wear black. Turn it on, get it to whirlpool. You're not hearing the big ugly sound. When it starts to get room temperature, I'm just stretching it, following it down a little bit. And then after that, I'm just going to bury the steam on tip just to get it to the right temperature. Notice how there's it's all microfoam. It looks like the milk level just stretched up a little more. And that's about 25%. And please taste that. First thing you're going to notice, look how runny this stuff is. So, this is a little bit hotter than normal. This is the hot stuff. But can you taste the difference?
It has flavor.
Yeah, it has flavor, yeah. That makes your shot of coffee or even your drip coffee taste like a tiramisu. It's really sweet.
It tastes like vanilla and butterfat.
Yeah. And this is why it's really important to get the right temperature and stretch it, not foam it. I hate when people say, I foamed your milk. No, please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Did you stretch it?
Crap.
Yeah. What you want to do too, like to even make it better, so that it all pours out evenly when you do latte art, you kind of swirl it. See how nice and shiny it is? That tells you got a good microphone going on in there.
So the whole thing is like that, or is there actually two layers?
There's still a little bit of milk down here. Obviously, there's a lot of heavy milk down the bottom too, but it's just, most of it's microphone because you basically stretch the whole pitcher of milk out. And if you don't go too hot, you can get, they say about 80% of it, 75-80% will be microfoam, and only that small small amount of milk will be down at the bottom. And that's what you really need for latte art. It's not going to happen here, but even if you just do it with a glass of, a cup of coffee. I don't know if anybody's in the mood for a cup of coffee.
So this is a shot.
That's just coffee and milk. That's like a cafe au lait. But it just sweetens up your coffee even. I mean, even if you're just making a cup of coffee,